Come on
Hi.
in. Hi, Luann.
Hi.
My name is Lori. I'm your student nurse today.
Okay.
And can you tell me your name and birth date?
Sure. Luann Lonergan, 4-5, blah, blah, blah.
Great. I'm going to just wash my hands here,
Okay.
put on the gel, and your doctor wants you to learn how to use an inhaler. You're going to actually go home with an inhaler.
Okay.
So we're going to go through a couple of different inhalers and how to use the spacer.
Okay.
And so that you feel comfortable with that.
All
The
righty.
first thing you want to do is make sure that you check to make sure that you have the right kind of inhaler.
Okay.
And that it's not expired. Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm going to actually have you hold this and go ahead and put it together. That little
Okay.
that little piece goes right in there. And
Okay.
then there's a mouthpiece here you can take off.
Oh,
Good.
okay.
Good. And what they want us to do is they want us to teach you how to use a spacer.
Oh.
A spacer actually helps more medication get into your lungs instead of in your mouth and in the back of your throat.
Oh,
So it
okay.
only fits in one way, and you can go ahead and put that in.
Okay.
And then what they usually recommend to do is you can shake it for 2 to 5 seconds. So I'm going to actually have you do that, but before you do that, let's go ahead and take off that mouthpiece.
No, okay.
So go ahead and shake that for 2 to 5 seconds. Good. And then what I want you to do is I want you to actually just to put your lips right around the mouthpiece. Don't put it all the way over.
Okay.
And what you're going to do is just take some nice breaths before you put it on, and then you're going to depress the inhaler. You'll see some mist come in here, and that you want to take a nice, slow, deep breath in for about 5 seconds, and then we want you to hold it for about 5 to 10 seconds. Now, if you hear this whistle, that means you're breathing in too fast.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead. Why don't you
And I'll
try
pretend
that?
I won't go around
No.
there, so.
Good. And then hold it if you can. Good. Very good job. Okay, so I'm going to have you take it apart.
Oh,
so go
okay.
ahead and take that apart. You can wash the mouthpiece with mild soap and water. This you actually can wash with soap and water and just allow it to air dry. And again, you can take that apart. That all you
Okay.
can just allow to set on a towel, and that will actually air dry.
Okay.
And if you had to give two different type of inhalers, if you had a steroid and a bronchodilator, and we'll go through that later, but if you had two to give, you would want to give the bronchodilator first.
Oh, okay.
Open up your lungs.
Okay.
And then wait 15 to 30 seconds before you take the steroid inhalation of your inhaler.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So after you take your inhaler, we want to make sure that we rinse your mouth. So what you want to do is you actually want to take a sip of water, kind of gargle with the water, and actually spit it back in here, because if you don't, you actually could get a fungal infection.
Oh.
Sometimes you could, maybe even when you did it, you might have felt a little bit of uneasiness in the back of your throat, a little burning or something. This will also help with that.
Oh,
So
okay.
go ahead and take a small sip and kind of gargle. Good. And go ahead and spit it back in. Very good. And we'll dump that out. Okay. The next thing the doctor wants you to go over is what's called a DPI, which is a dry powder inhaler. And this is your Advair. And again, it comes in different strengths, but your doctor wants you to have 150 Advair disc, and he's going to have you take that twice a day. And we can look on here, there's a number to see how many doses are left. We also would want to make sure that we check the expiration date, which is here.
Okay.
When you open this, you want to open it. It clicks twice. One here, clicks here. Then you want to pull this back, click 2. So there's 2 clicks. We want you just to put your mouth around here. We want you to take a deep breath, blow it out, and then we want you to take a nice deep breath in, just like that. And make sure to
Okay.
keep this flat, because that powder, once I open that little shutter that's in there by pulling this back, that powder can come out.
Okay.
So go ahead and put that around your lips and take a nice deep breath real fast.
All right.
Good. And hold it for 5 to 10 seconds. Good. And then
All
all
right.
I have to do is actually twist that back, and the counter will automatically count down.
All right. Do I have
Okay.
to rinse after this one too?
You do.
Okay.
You do. So I would actually get you a new cup, because this one's kind of bad from
Okay.
your other one. I would have you rinse. If you had to do 2 inhalers where we said to wait 15 to 30 seconds in between, you don't have to rinse after the first one, just rinse after the second one.
Oh, okay.
So if you have 2 inhalers, just rinse after the second one.
All right.
Okay, do you have any questions at all?
No, I don't.
Okay, good.